Hey guys, welcome back to the Watch Reading channel. I'm Friba, and today I'll show you how to knit this dimensional herringbone pattern. This stitch is worked with a simple crossing technique, and it's based on a multiple of 8 stitches plus 2, and the full repeat is worked over 8 rows. All wrong side rows are purled. The actual pattern is created in just 4 right side rows. For this tutorial, I'll be using worsted weight yarn with 2.5 millimeters needles. I've already cast on 18 stitches, which gives me 2 full repeats of the pattern. To set up, I worked a few rows in knit 1, purl 1 ribbing to create a neat base for the pattern. And now we can start. I'll start the pattern on the wrong side. As I mentioned earlier, all wrong side rows are simply purled across. For the edge stitch at the beginning, I slip it. Then purl across this row. For the edge stitch at the end, I will knit it to keep the edge nice and tidy. Also try to keep your purl stitches on the looser side. Because of the crossing technique, the fabric naturally wants to curl in. And if your purls are too tight, it makes that effect even stronger. So keeping them loose gives the stitch a much nicer and flatter finish. Okay, here I'm in row 2. So for 8 stitches, these are my 8 stitches after my edge stitch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with cross to lift over these 2 stitches, then knit these 2 stitches, and again cross to left here, and last pair will be cross to right. This will be the repeat for row 2. I'm gonna pick up my edge stitch here. So for crossing, basically for left cross, I cross this right stitch, the first stitch, over the second one. This one stays on top and I slip this stitch. The other one stays at the back and I will knit it. So let's do this one. For left cross, we start with left cross. I'm going to transfer both stitches to my right needle. Then from the front, for the left cross, from the front, I'm going to insert my left needle into the first stitch. And then I will pull out the right needle to drop the second stitch. And now I'm going to pick this up. And then I will put it back on the left needle. So as I said, you can see this is kind of at the back and this is on top. So the one that stays at the back, I'm going to knit that stitch. And then I will slip the one that is on top. Slip it. And then here I have 2. So this is the cross to lift. We finished that one. Now I will knit 2 stitches. Again here we're going to make another cross to lift. I'm going to insert my right needle and transfer 2 stitches to my right needle. Then from the front I will pick up the right stitch, the first stitch. Then pull out the right needle to drop that stitch. Now I will pick it up. It's kind of crossing as you see this way. So I'm gonna put it back on the left needle and knit that stitch here. And I will slip the cross stitch, the one that stays on top. That one is also always slipped. That's the way that we give the texture to the pattern. And the last pair here, this time we're gonna do one cross to right. Those were cross to left and this will be cross to right. So I'm gonna transfer 2 stitches to my right needle again. This time from the back, I'm gonna insert my left needle to the first stitch and pull the right needle out, pick up the other stitch, and this time you don't need to put back on the left needle because this will be slipped anyways. So I keep it there and then I will knit the other stitch that stays at the back. And this was the right cross. Now we're gonna repeat again for the second 8 stitches. Cross to left. I pick up both, pick up from the front, the first stitch. Always we pick up the first stitch. If you pick up from the front, it's gonna be left cross. The back stitch is needed and then transfer or slip the top stitch. Knit 2 then, and again left cross, and last pair is right cross. Again here, one more time, I transfer both to my right needle from the back. I insert to the first stitch, always is the first stitch. I drop the second stitch and pick it up. I leave it there. I don't transfer it back to my left needle. And then I knit the other stitch. And then I knit my edge stitch. So this row we worked left cross, 2 knit, left cross, 1 right cross. So in the previous row, the row 2, the repeat for the 8 stitches had 2 left cross and 1 right cross. So now I'm gonna finish my purl row, and next row we're gonna make a balance. It means we're gonna delete one of the left crosses and make a balance of 1 right cross and 1 left cross. Okay, let me finish my purl row. Okay. Okay, I will pick up my edge stitch. So as you see, this stitch was cross to left in the previous row and it's kind of leaning to the left. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna knit this stitch and then do another cross to left that moves this stitch, shifts our cross to the left. So I will knit the first stitch and will continue my left cross here. Okay. Again here I have 2 knit stitch. I'm gonna knit those 2 stitches. Next, you see here that I have left cross and right cross that they meet here. So what we're gonna do here, so I already had 1 left cross here, then I will continue with the right cross this time, kind of deleting this left cross. We are making a balance between right and left cross. So I did right cross now, left cross, 2 knit stitches, and right cross. And then again 2 knit stitches. Okay. Again, repeat here, left cross, one of these knit stitches was the beginning of the next repeat. So knit 1, left cross, knit 2, and when the right cross and left cross meet, I continue with the right cross. I pick up the first stitch from the back and drop the other stitch and knit the second stitch, and we end the row or repeat with 1 knit stitch and then my edge stitch. Okay, we worked 4 rows in total, but 2 of the pattern. This is a purl row. Okay, now I'm in row 6. This time my repeat will have 2 right crosses and 1 left cross, just opposite of what we had in row 2. So I'm gonna pick up my edge stitch. So the right cross will be at the beginning of the row. This is the new right cross we are adding, and that will be just beside the left cross. So right cross, then 1 left cross, and again here we continue the older right cross, and then I knit 2 stitches. So previously we started with 1 left cross, 2 knit, 1 left and 1 right. So here we started with 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, and then 2 knit. So the repeat for this row will be right cross, left cross, again right cross, and then 2 stitches will be knitted. So to make a balance, next row we're gonna delete one of the right crosses and we'll make it 1 right and 1 left. I'm gonna finish the purl row and we'll be back. Okay, here I'm in row 8, which is the last row. I start by picking up the edge stitch. So at the beginning we have the right cross, but it doesn't have any stitch beside it to continue it. So we just knit that stitch. It doesn't have any paired stitch. And then we continue the other 2 knit stitches. Basically we started with 3 knit stitch at the beginning. Here again we have 2 crosses that meet here. So we're gonna delete the cross that was 2 in the previous row, and that was the right cross. So we're gonna continue with the left cross here. And then knit 2 and right cross. So in each group of the repeat, we're gonna have 1 left and 1 right. Okay. And the last 3 stitches will be also knit, like the beginning of the row. And that's for this pattern. But now I'm gonna show my other sample I have. Okay, one tip to help you figure out which row are in, you're gonna look at your stitches on the needle. Wherever we have 4 knit stitches beside each other, it means that we need to create new cross to right or cross to left. And how you decide which cross you're gonna start and where it should be, you're gonna look at the V shape here. Here you see this is the older line, this is the new line. So it means that recently we added cross to right. It means right now I need to add cross to left, or you can see if you have which one is longer, you're gonna add that one because we're gonna delete that one soon. So I'm gonna start counting back to the beginning of the row. So here I decided I'm gonna add cross to left, and between these 4 stitches I will use these 2 stitches, these group, to make the left cross, because I don't want my left cross just beside the left cross here. So it should be right here. So if you go back to the beginning of the row, that will be just at the beginning here. So you're going to start with left cross, then you have 2 knit stitches, plain knit stitches, and then left cross and right cross. And that means you are working the row 2 again. Left cross, 2 knit, left cross, and right cross. So that's the tip, help you figure out your next move. You don't need to recount your stitches from the beginning each time. Also, when you are working on row 4 or row 8 and the crosses meet, just look at the shape. Always the longer one will be cut to make the balance of the lines. Let me know if you had any questions. It might be a little confusing, but when you figure out what is the logic behind your steps, it goes very easy. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorials and happy knitting time.